Hello, my name is Dee Barnes. I'm the founder and director of His Wonderful Works Ministry. His Wonderful Works started in 2008, and it was founded out of my own brokenness and my own walk in healing. And the name comes from Psalm 26:7. It says, that I may publish with the voice of thanksgiving and tell of all your wonderful works. And that was my heart in the beginning, this desire to help the church understand what was behind same-sex attraction, what was behind sexual brokenness, and learn how to love in grace and truth and be able to stand on the truth and know what it meant to be healed and give testimony and all those things. So my own walk started in 1991 when I was born again, but previous to that, there was a lot of sexual abuse and issues going on in my life, a lot of sexual sin, both heterosexual and homosexual. I had an abortion at 19 and had an adulterous relationship, and there's just a lot of stuff that God needed to heal in me. But when I got born again, I thought, woohoo, I'm born again and I'll never go back to that and everything's all good. But the Lord had other plans and helped me realize that my soul had carried so much brokenness and I needed healing for those things. What I found in the church was most people didn't really understand what was behind issues of brokenness, and especially homosexuality. Most people never understood that there were root issues to homosexuality, that you weren't just born that way. Much of the church either thought you just chose to either act out or not act out, and that wasn't the truth. So I feel like we have a great offering to the church when we can help general believers understand what's behind the brokenness. So therefore, it allows the church to have more compassion for people that struggle, but also to hold to the truth. His Wonderful Works deals with all issues of sexuality, both heterosexual and homosexual issues, but homosexuality seems to be the hot issue of the day. And so our ministry has grown over the years. And out of all of this, the birthing of our signature event called Amazing Love Event happened. Someone sent me a clip of the Grammys where they had sang this song, Same Love. And at that particular Grammys, they had wedding ceremonies at the stage of the Grammys. It was all gay weddings at the altar, so to speak, right, at the stage. And I was so moved in my spirit, just burning, going, hey, wait a minute, why are we not having a Staples Arena full of testimonies of people being transformed out of issues of sexuality? So that started my desire to hold an event where we brought testimonies in to testify so people could hear. Most of the churches didn't know one person had been transformed, much less hundreds and thousands across the country. And pretty soon the next year we had it, people came from all across the country, and it was just a beautiful day of worship and testimony. And I really believe not just only were people being helped by hearing it, but in the heavens, I believe something was happening when testimonies were going forth from the earth to say God is still changing lives. Out of all issues, pornography addiction, sexual addiction, past sexual abuse, started having that's been since 2015, I guess, and we're in 2023 now and holding Amazing Love events wherever the Lord opens the door. And there's a scripture in Psalm 78 that I feel really backs up what we do at Amazing Love event. In Psalm 78 verse 4, we will not hide them from their children, showing to the generation to come the praises of the Lord and His strength and His wonderful works that He has done. For He established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel, which He commanded our fathers that they should make them known to their children, that the generation to come might know them, even the children which are yet to be born, and who should arise and declare them to their children, that they might set their hope in God and not forget the works of the Lord, but keep His commandments. There is a whole generation that can be lost if we don't continue to declare that God is setting free, that nothing is impossible for God. There are testifiers who have been set free from the very thing that you're struggling with. We might not have said those exact words, but I promise you they're out there. And God is no respecter of persons. What He has done for me, what He has done for so many, He'll do for you. And nothing is impossible for God, nothing. All throughout Scripture, everything's a testimony. When the blind man is healed, when the lame man is walking, they're all testimonies. And therefore, we're testifying that God will do it. He'll set us free. I am completely set free from homosexuality. Nobody would ever believe that could actually go away. And it took a lot of years for me to walk through to be completely free. And now it has no hold on me. If you don't believe that can happen, then you don't really know that it's possible. So we're here to say that it's possible, and I want to encourage you that God will answer your prayer. So don't stop praying and don't give up on what you need God to do in your life. What I hope for people to get out of His Wonderful Works when they contact us is a place of encouragement to keep the faith and continue to walk, as things get really hard and sometimes you want to give up, or it gets hard when you're walking through things, and just to bring encouragement to those struggling with their brokenness, but also to parents who are struggling with their children. We're a safe place for people to come to and share their heart. If you're someone who is looking for hope, healing, and freedom, His Wonderful Works is here to help walk you through the journey.